San Diego would sift through piles of paperwork in the basement of a courthouse to win a case for his client. The one and only Bud Klueck is here. He's going to tell us what he means when he says his law firm is full service. Right, Bud?
Yes, I am. And relating to that, actually there was a couple of events over the weekend, or actually earlier this week.
Piqued your interest a little bit, I hear.
Yes. One of them, of course, was the U.S. Open at Torrey Pines, because it was a playoff between Tiger Woods and Rocco Mediate. And most people, most viewers probably thought they were watching golf. But to me, I thought it was a message from above, a message from beyond saying mediate, mediate, mediate. Because every minute or so, they were saying mediate. And if you want to mediate, then you should seek a credentialed mediator, credentialed by the National Conflict Resolution Center, like Bud, for example. I will be your mediator, and I will be a tiger for you, and I will lead you out of the woods of your legal dispute, and etc.
Very clever.
Okay.
It was a message, just to
It
you.
was a message. The other thing, of course, that piqued my interest was the same-sex marriage. And there's a lot of discussion among the legal community and people generally that if the constitutional amendment passes in November, what will happen to all those people who got married in the meantime? And the answer is they probably will remain married until death or divorce do they part. But it brings up another interesting question.
What happens if they choose to get divorced? You said there may be a two-part process.
Yes, because if they were a registered domestic partner before they got married, and then they got married, it is highly possible, and there in fact is a consensus forming among the bench and the bar of family law, that they actually will have to file two court cases. One to dissolve the registered domestic partnership, and the other one to dissolve the marriage. So it's two court cases. If you thought gay marriage was complicated, gay divorce is going to be even more complicated.
Bigger deal.
So two cases per divorce. Woohoo. Sweet.
The lawyers are going to be excited about that. Hey, Bud, now today you really came to talk to us about how really hands-on you and your team are at your office. Can you explain a little bit how you guys seem to get a little more down and dirty than your average attorneys?
Yeah, well, the story from the lead-in had to do with this one case where my client, even though he was paying all of his child support every month, had been unemployed for a while and had built up some back support. The interest was so high that even though he paid his full child support every month and paid on the interest every month, he was falling deeper and deeper into debt because the interest was greater than his back support payment, so to speak. But I went down into the bowels of the courthouse, dragged out the microfiche, and found on the microfiche that, in fact, the county of San Diego had never asked for interest. So I made a copy of that, raced up to the judge and said, Your Honor, they never asked for interest. And the judge relieved him of all the interest. I saved my client about $22,000 that day.
Wow.
And ever since then, the government now has all their forms pre-printed by having a little check in the interest box, so they can't possibly forget to do it again. That was kind of a Bud modification.
And where else are you going to get that kind of service in town? You guys have to go see Bud Klueck at many of his 4 offices, right? Any
Yes,
one of the 4 different locations you have?
We have actually 5. South Bay, downtown, La Jolla, and North County, and then, of course, our main office, which is on La Mesa near San Diego State, right near the border between San Diego City and the city of La Mesa.
So no matter where you are, come see Bud. He's going to get down and dirty for you, guaranteed. Bud, thanks for being here. We'll see you again next time.